Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, May 2. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang today announced the beginning of a major reformation of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF. According to a release from Dr. Chang's office, the Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson, has advised the government that the reforms will come in short order. They include major changes to both the management and oversight of the police force, as well as to entities within the JCF. Senior Superintendent of Police, SSP Terence Bent, is being sent on leave to facilitate investigations at the Mobile Reserve. Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Warren Clark, is to oversee the winding up of Mobile Reserve. He will also develop the framework for a new vetted specialized operations organization that will be properly trained and equipped to respond to current and future threats. The Police Commissioner has also updated the administration on the strategic plan for the JCF, which Dr. Chang says will enjoy budgetary and legislative support from government. These plans will be executed this year, and the Commissioner and Security Minister will provide the country with further details at a press conference planned for next week. Asserting that crime is the greatest threat to the country's development, Minister Chang is calling on citizens and members of the JCF to embrace this evolution and transformation of the force. Meanwhile, the states of emergency, now in effect for the three most western parishes, are bearing fruit. According to reports from the Corporate Communications Unit of the JCF, the security forces detained one man in Broughton District, Westmoreland, in connection with the seizure of a CZ compact pistol and 7 rounds of ammunition. 1,800 rounds of assorted ammunition and magazines were also seized at a warehouse at Freeport in St. James. So far, 37 persons have been detained since the April 29 declaration of the states of public emergency in St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland. The Joint Security Forces have also released tip lines for the public to share information. They are 311 or 876-837-8888. Customer service lines have also been established for detention centers. They are 876-836-4922 for Westmoreland, 876-837-9940 for Hanover, and 876-836-4303 for St. James. Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Alanda Terrelong, is calling on all Jamaicans to protect the rights of our children as the nation mourns 2 young girls murdered just weeks apart. On Tuesday morning, 11-year-old Tricia Morris was found dead in her Hanover community after being reported missing on Saturday, April 27. Weeks earlier, 8-year-old Shante Skyers' body was discovered in her St. Andrew community after being reported missing a few days earlier. Investigations into both murders are ongoing. In the meantime, Minister Terrelong says the murder of both young Tricia and Shante should prompt outrage and act as a wake-up call for Jamaicans to take action and cooperate with investigators to put the perpetrators behind bars. He says the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information will continue to provide counseling support to the school communities. The minister's urgings come as the nation begins to celebrate Mayor's Child Month under the theme Encourage, Enable, Include Me. In other news, United States President Donald Trump has promised to look into the damaging effects U.S. travel advisories and warnings have on tourism in the Caribbean region. That's one of the outcomes of a March 22 meeting involving the U.S. President and the leaders of 5 Caribbean countries, including Jamaica. Prime Minister Andrew Holness told Tuesday's sitting of Parliament that the meeting, which was held in Palm Beach, Florida, provided Jamaica with the opportunity to discuss security and economic interests with the island's largest trading and security partner. Talks also explored ways to strengthen bilateral and regional relationships, particularly in energy, security, investments, and infrastructure.
The President wanted to hear the leaders' perspectives on a range of issues, including the current economic outlook for each country in attendance and for the region generally, areas in which the U.S. could offer greater support, the situation in Venezuela, the respective perspectives of the leaders who attended on Cuba.
Government has set aside $300 million to upgrade community structures into centers of excellence for tourism experiences. In Parliament Tuesday, Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett said the funds would be used across all 63 constituencies to target unused, underutilized, and derelict structures and turn them into creative places.
It is not going to be for putting up fences, nor bushing. It is going to be to create economic experiences that visitors and locals alike can come to and provide economic well-being for the people in the community.
Minister Bartlett says that program will complement the over $200 million spent on upgrading beaches across the island. The beach upgrading continues with Winifred Beach in Portland and Pagi Beach in St. Mary. Meanwhile, the All-Island Tourism Security Audit is reportedly 30% complete. The audit is being carried out by the government with help from international tourism security expert Dr. Peter Tarlow.
To date, Mr. Speaker, 300 hotels and guest houses have been targeted for the audit, and 90 properties, or 30%, have been audited. The audit is scheduled to be completed by the end of June, at which time we'll roll out a new protocol on visitor safety and security.
The tourism minister was making his contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament on Tuesday. The audit is aimed at assessing the security vulnerabilities of hotels and attractions, uncover non-compliance, deficiencies and irregularities, and assist operators to enhance the quality of their security apparatus. It's being spearheaded by the Tourism Product Development Company and is part of efforts to ramp up the island's Destination Assurance Program.
Some of these initiatives, Mr. Speaker, include the Team Jamaica training and an anti-harassment campaign to change the mindset and behavior as it relates to visitor relations. Product development and community tourism, in addition, Mr. Speaker, to a licensing program to ensure that their standards are maintained.
And finally, Minister of Transport and Mining Robert Montego says the liberalization of the public transport system is to take effect June 3. The process, which was set to begin this month, was delayed to facilitate applications for the renewal of road licenses. Under the liberalized system, the Transport Authority will continue accepting new applications for all categories of road licenses except hackney carriages in the Kingston Metropolitan Transport Region. The Public Transport Regulator will also be introducing the Regional License Approval (RLA) process in June to decentralize and automate the process of road license application. It is expected that the RLA system will reduce the turnover time for new road license applications from 21 working days to 10 working days. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.